What's the most underrated SEO tactic that you've used that yielded surprising results? So for me, this is a pretty easy question because it's happened to me like many times where I'll just kind of like not do this thing for a while, and then when I do it, the results are usually like pretty quick and like pretty drastic. So for me, and y'all might laugh at this, but for me, the most underrated SEO tactic is just updating your content, or even just updating the website in general. Really, I've gotten like ranking results by just like going around the website and like fixing things like footers and like menus and sidebars and stuff, or just like things that you wouldn't think that would have much of an impact on the website. Because I'm not really doing SEO. I'm just like working on the website in general to make users have a better experience, right? I'm not really sure why this is, but my theory is that Google basically sees the code changing on the website, and they see the website as being maintained. They see it as, these people are actually working on their website, that it's not just something that's just sitting there collecting dust. They're taking an active interest in everything. So I think even like updating your website with non-content related stuff can get results. But even better than that would be actually updating and improving your content, your existing content. I was talking about this on a recent stream with Nick recently, but actually my favorite thing to do to a website, if I haven't really worked on it in a while, is just go and update content. It's not to add new content, especially after you get past a certain point. If you have even 50 blog articles or 100 blog articles, there could potentially be a lot of updating you need to do to keep everything current and just good, right? Depending on like what kind of content quality you're going for. But having a 100 blog post website could be a lot of work for you to keep up with, depending on the niche. And yeah, just going around, keeping everything updated, going and see what the competitors are doing for that specific article or keyword. Maybe there's some new stuff going on in the industry, some new ideas floating around, putting those things in your article, asking ChatGPT for stuff to insert. They don't even have to be like major content reworks or anything like that, but just slow improvements. Maybe you redo some of your H2 headings. Maybe you make a better introduction. Maybe you make a couple better like outbound links. These kind of things. I've seen. I actually did a video on my other YouTube channel where increased a website's traffic by 35% in 1 month. And it's a pretty decent website, not like a tiny website, just from going around and doing this. And I wasn't even trying to do SEO. I was just like saying, I just wanted to go update the articles to make sure they were up to date and not bad, and got amazing results from it. And I didn't use a single SEO tool for it. I was literally just like going around and trying to make the articles better, right? And yeah, and it didn't affect just the articles that I updated. It actually got results for the site wide. And I would say the third thing I guess I'll mention here that I'm just thinking off the top of my head, and there might be more, but it's just kind of what I'm thinking of right now. The third most underrated SEO tactic, and you could do this while you're updating your content, is beefing up your internal linking. It's just, people just sleep on this stuff. I can't even tell you guys like how many websites we have people send in to like MLB, or they want us to audit on the live streams or whatever. And we go and look at these websites, and the blog posts have like no internal linking. And I'm not talking about related blog posts at the bottom or on your sidebar. This is not what we're talking about when we're talking about internal linking. We're talking about contextual internal linking, which would be the links actually coming from inside the content, inside your article. You're using keyword-rich anchor text to link to your other articles. You can vary this. But I will say with internal linking, you also don't need to vary it as much as like anchor text when you're building backlinks. But I feel like it actually still does help quite a bit if you do vary it a bit. And you can get insane results just from like, if your website doesn't have good internal linking, or even if it has decent internal linking, going in just doing more internal linking, like maybe you added 25 or 50 new articles to your website, go through all your old articles and really try to beef everything up, right? And you can see incredible results from doing this. It just helps Google understand how everything is related much better, helps link juice flow around, helps relevance for other articles. It's just, So for me, just updating your website, updating your content and like beefing up internal linking, I think are insanely underrated. I guess lastly, I'll say just adding in some like random keywords in your like H2s or H3s or whatever. And again, you don't have to, I'm not saying like keyword stuff here. I'm just saying use them naturally, but like use, you know, like if you're using Surfer SEO or if you're using Neuron or whatever, just take some of these like big keywords that are super related to your main keyword and throw them, make sure you're throwing them in like your H2s and H3s and stuff. That's going to have just insane results. And it's super easy to do, right? Like all the stuff that I've talked about, you don't need to pay any money to do this stuff. You can literally just go on your website and do these things, and you can start getting like results like pretty quickly, especially if you haven't done it well in the first place. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.